So I was talking with somebody a couple of days ago, and they said, "Hey, Brian, I hear you talking about the Tribe of Titans a lot. I see other people post on social media about the Tribe of Titans a lot, but I don't really know what it is." Okay, so here I am right now to answer the question. What is the Tribe of Titans? So what I call it a multifamily investing community or an educational community. So essentially, we try to bring education about multifamily, AKA how do you actually go about purchasing an apartment complex for yourself? We put the education resources along with other people who are looking to do the same thing. So, what I'd like to do right now is just go into a little more details on what a multifamily educational community looks like, or at least what our community looks like. So, first of all, we're housed on Mighty Networks, which is a community app that helps communities basically interact and present information. But as far as courses, we have the basics of multifamily. We talk about starting a business and branding and mindset. We talk about finding deals, raising capital, building a team, underwriting. And we get down into specifics on things like cap rates. What exactly does a cap rate mean? Why are they compressing? We also talk about lending and capital stacks and, what exactly is this thing called mezzanine debt, which, somebody told me yesterday was actually a very good module in there. And something else that I do very frequently is I write articles that get posted in the Tribe of Titans first. Occasionally, you'll see those articles in other places. Occasionally, they'll hit the website or they'll hit LinkedIn or something else. But those articles hit the Tribe of Titans first and get a lot of interaction in there. A lot of people ask questions about what I point out in the articles, and I'm there to answer it. So basically, it's on the education side, on the coursework, that's what you get as far as inside the Tribe of Titans. Now, something else that we do is we have a lot of live events. We do case studies. When a member of the Tribe of Titans closes on a property, or when somebody in my network that I know closes on a property, especially on their first deal, we will do a case study where we invite everybody who's a tribe member to show up to these events and listen to how this person or how these people ended up getting into the business, how they found the property, how they raised the capital, and how they closed on the property. Very, very beneficial. And if you're a member of the Tribe of Titans, you get to ask questions, during the process. So get your questions answered. Ask for advice. Hey, how did you get from this point to this point? Here's where I'm at right now. So it's a very popular call that we have. But we do a couple of these case studies every single month. We also have weekly underwriting calls. So every Thursday at I think 4 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. my time in Mountain Daylight or Mountain Standard Time, we do an underwriting call. So I go through how to underwrite properties, spend an hour every week walking tribe members through, this is how you look at a T12. This is how you look at a rent roll and whatnot. Okay. We also have deal reviews. Occasionally people will ask me what my thoughts are on particular deals, or they'll underwrite it and want a second set of eyes on it. And I will turn that into an event for the entire tribe where we review somebody's deals. Hey, did you think about this? Did you look at this? Here's where you need to tweak your underwriting to make it work. We also have a lot of networking events. Okay, one that is open to everybody. You don't have to be a member of the Tribe of Titans to go to this, but about half the people who show up every week are members of the tribe. Is our TGIF networking event every Friday. So every Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Pacific. We have this networking call where we have about 50 people every week. And all we do is networking. I throw people into Zoom rooms. We have a lot of fun, and it's a great time. And we also have monthly webinars where we bring in a guest speaker, usually somebody, if it's somebody in the multifamily space, somebody with thousands of units, with lots of experience, or somebody who's a third party that you're going to need for your business. We brought in attorneys, we brought in CPAs, brought in a lot of people who can help with other aspects of your business. All right. Next, so that's a summary of the live events, case studies, the underwriting calls, the deal reviews, the networking, and monthly webinars. Now, we also have a toolbox section on there where we have an LOI template. Are you worried about putting in an LOI? Don't even know where to start? Well, hey, guess what? We spell it out. Even go into a video of exactly how to fill out the LOI template. We have a personal financial statement, which everybody's going to need when they get a commercial loan. We have sample contracts, sample PPMs. We have the 100 most frequently asked questions from investors. So you can get ready when you're raising capital, when you're talking to people about investing in your deal. So our toolbox, I think, is second to none as far as that goes. We also have some group courses. Now, gonna skip forward a little bit. Everything that I've talked about up till now is available at a small subscription fee of $40 a month. All right. The group courses are an additional charge. So we're just finishing a 12-week capital raising course. I'm under development on an underwriting course. And then after that, we're going to talk about finding deals. And we're going to have a very small group of people who go through this information, and it's actionable and it's implementable. And finally, I think the most important thing in here are the people. Okay, so we have about 200 like-minded people across the country, a couple of Canadians too. We're not going to kick them out, but we have a lot of people across the country who are doing great things, who are trying to get better at this multifamily thing, and are all growing together. So the nice thing is, if you have a question about any aspect of multifamily, you can drop it in the tribe and I'll answer it, or one of the other experienced professionals in there will answer it. We have a couple of people with property management experience, some people with asset management experience, a lot of people who've raised capital, a lot of people who've closed on deals. We have fix and flippers in there. We have a lot of people with very similar skill sets to what you need in multifamily who can answer all of these questions. And the best part is, it's $40 a month. And if you use the link in the description, you're going to get first 30 days for free to check it out. And please do. So hopefully that answers the question on, what is the Tribe of Titans? And, there's one thing that I didn't put in the notes that I have in front of me that I've been doing a lot lately is we also have a service providers section where we will go through and highlight different service providers for aspects that you are going to need, right? So far we have different CRMs, customer relations management tools. So we use I use ActiveCampaign personally, but I go through some of the major CRM software programs or applications and give my 2 cents on them. We do the same thing for investor portals, or we're starting to bring in a lot of lenders to create a section for lenders as well. But we also have a lot of the supporting cast that you need to be able to round out your team for multifamily investing. And once again, $40 a month. And just recently, one of the members inside the Tribe of Titans mentioned that he paid $10,000 for a bigger named course, and he's getting a lot more for his subscription of $40 a month in Tribe of Titans. So definitely worth checking out. You definitely need to see what's involved. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope to see you next time, and have a great day. Hey, if you like that episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, if you haven't joined our multifamily educational community, the Tribe of Titans, yet, you are missing out. So get yourself 30 days free by clicking the link below in the description, or go to thetribeoftitans.info, and we'll see you there.